to approach an A minor today. That comes in handy for songs in A minor and G and F. And incorporate D major a lot, I believe, with E minor, chords like that. Can start it good. Oh, I almost forgot about the pick thing. Yeah, I found that the best pick for me has been these nylon Jim Dunlops. Okay? And it's a .46 millimeter Jim Dunlop. Alright, and you'll notice that I always have me some spare ones. I call them grab picks down here. Now you try to have as many of these loops with a pick in them as I can have, like all 6 of them if I can get them to hold them, but getting them to where they'll hold them is an art. And the reason that I don't cut my strings is because once you cut them and they come, if you loosen them too much, they lose their tone. But if you loosen the strings with and you kept the whole string intact, then the string is more likely to keep its tone. Plus they last longer if you keep the string intact, I found. Okay, so it's a .46 millimeter nylon Jim Dunlop pick. What I've been using for years, ever since I discovered them, because they're almost impossible to break playing. So yeah, and they work great for ghost bends. You'll see later when I show you ghost bends, which we may get to do some ghost bends in this scale. So hopefully I'll remember to show you a ghost bend, and you'll be like, wow, that .46 millimeter Jim Dunlop is perfect for that. God damn. Okay, so A minor, we'll start that from open A, which is your 5th string, or the 2nd one down. Go to B, C, D. You can hit the open D if you want for a different fingering. Okay, D, E, F, G, right? Then you back up to A again. You with me so far? We'll start again. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Oh, yeah, that's it. Okay, you'll find that when you do some leads out of this, you'll eventually have an opportunity to drop down and take advantage of the pull-off action you get with the fingerings down here for the A minor. Don't aim to do it, just wait for it to naturally happen in the lead sometime. If you aim to do it, it's going to be cheesy. So start again. A, you can do it like that if you want. So once you've dropped that, you've already hit that note. And you can finger it like this if you want. It was actually an A minor finger in B. See how you just more or less blues it out when you drop it up here, because this is this down here is just you're back at your E there, right? So okay, so you can go. Raven. That's just this down here, which would be, see. Now on an electric guitar, your F for some reason creates a great opportunity for a ghost bend. You'll see where you grab with the pick and you hit with the pick just a certain way, and you get like this ghost bend. It's like a ghost where it's not quite the note, but it's like an echo of the note. Every guitar has a best note for it. And on electrics, I found that for some reason on an F, this F right here, I can accidentally hit a ghost bend from that note, just accidentally coming out of it if I do any kind of long-lasting interaction on that F note, doing an A minor scale or a D minor scale. I don't know how many other people will find that to be true. That F right there. Because you see how you can even do it on an acoustic almost. The ghost bend. I'm not really too adept at ghost bends anymore. But that's the basic concept of it is you're going to hit it with your pick. Almost like you're coming into it sideways, into the string sideways, and you're doing like a little bit of a muffle with your thumb at the same time. But while you're doing it, you're putting the bend with this hand into play. And by doing that, something about the laws of physics where you're pulling the string against the pick for the bend, if you have the right size pick with the right flexibility, and you're holding it at the right distance from the end of it, you know, it becomes pretty easy to pull off. Now, ghost bends are something you shouldn't aim to do. They should be something that, like you almost like you accidentally do them once in a while. So they add like an accent, a flavor to your playing. You aim to do them till you can do them good once in a while, but you don't aim to throw them in your leads all the time. You should never aim to throw a ghost bend in your lead. It's just something that happens. Because when you go to aim to do a ghost bend, that's when you start sounding cheesy. So you got your A minor fingering, you got your option up where you can go open. Okay, we'll do that slower. Climb it one more time. You get good with that, and then you move it up. from the A note on the top string, which will go. Or you can use this finger if you want. Then. Go backwards. Do that forwards again. You can connect that from down here. So anything, like that, and you can come up higher with. See, where I was messed up on the other video was I was showing you from up here the E, which most people want to know how to connect from down here to from here upwards. So I naturally jumped up here, but it was like you could see the inconsistency in what I was showing you from this fingering to then when I came up here, it should have remained the same. I don't really like that spot too much. I try to find spots where I can get more flow. So what would this be? Then so I'll show you how to do it where you're coming from here. R. Then back down. Okay. And you can connect that with. Then you can come further up with this fingering to where it's like you have down here, which would be. So, get us a fingering up here, we would go. this way if you want to go further. So, I gotta use a lot of work on my A minor. You'll find that you finger things differently up here than you do down here, simply because of how close the frets are, for one. So you'll take your pinky out of play a lot. Just like when you're playing a bass, you'll change up how you play to accommodate the bigger strings. Okay, so your notes for this scale are A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then back to the A again. See, I've got to where, like, with scales like this, they're really, ones I get really fluent with, I can't think about, like, the note and think about staying in the scale and play it, but I can just play it naturally if I'm just playing. It's weird. One of them things where if you think about it too hard, you can't do it. So you'll see that your A minor is going to come in handy for a lot of cool stuff. Your downslope pull-offs because of the notes. You know, you I showed you that, right? You're just doing a run up, a pull on, a pull up. And you're overemphasizing it as you know, like cartoonishly overemphasizing it. And then you grab. It's because your finger happens to end up there. That's the same run that I showed you, like up here. I think I showed it to you. I was like, that's the same thing. Okay, and then down here. I would get to where, like, you're taking advantage of that with the scale, the A minor. All the openness you got with it. It helps you get where you're fluent with that. Then you can like really run it because you're relating to it that. And then your openness, like there is your openness here. See, and that's how it helps you connect. See what I'm saying though? It's like you try to connect it so that you get the higher octaves out of yourself too, effortlessly. Alright, so we're going to call that done, and I'll try to piece it together where it's comprehensive. I'm sorry it's so incomprehensive, but if you work at it, you'll see basically that is your A minor. It's the same whole step, half step pattern as all the other ones. You're just starting with the A note. And it's a really good scale to work your pull-offs and your open-end stuff for your deeper tone material. A minor gives you a great opportunity for that. Alright,